On July 25th, Valve dropped this update. It added 22 community-made cosmetics, fixed some minor bugs, added some medals, the usual stuff, you know? Now, this update came out like 4 a.m. my time, so I wasn't really aware that anything buggy had come out, you know? But I was already disappointed that our summer update, once again, was nothing but a case. Just like the previous Christmas update. And it also meant that the new update probably won't come out for another couple of months, since it wouldn't make sense to release two cases with cosmetics that close to each other, you know? That's what I gather from this at least. So, you know, a lot of YouTubers have already made videos on this topic, but there was so much stuff happening every minute that it felt like my video would be outdated by the time I uploaded it. So I took a step back and waited for this to settle at least a little bit. And with Valve confirming that the weekend will be eventless, because we're going to be taking the weekend to work on this, I suppose now is a good time. Now, when I did wake up, this happened. Now that's a scary thing to look at. Well, you all probably know by now what happened. Valve fucked up the drop rates on unusuals on a couple of crates and the economy went down the shitter. The crates 1 through 18, which are crates with Series 1 unusual effects, so it's like burning flames, scorching flames, sunbeams, all of the good effects, you know? Crate 61, crate 82, 83, and 85 were all affected by this. Could be a few more crates. These are the ones that I'm aware of right now. I know for a fact that Robo crates weren't affected. And all of these crates, they skyrocketed in price. An unusual, meanwhile, took a nosedive, you know? Usually you would pay 20 bucks at the cheapest for an unusual on the community market. Yeah, yesterday they were going as low as 3 euros per unusual. That's ridiculous, you know? You would, these Series 1 crates, you would purchase them for like 10 bucks, and then you would get a key, and you just get a Series 1 unusual, you know? You could get like a Burning Flames Tyrant's Helm, or like, literally a Burning Flames team captain. The amount of Burning Flames team captains have more than doubled as a result of this bug. We have 14 of these now in the game. Obviously, they're not tradable right now, but they're still there. That's a big fucking issue, you know? But anyways, this madness was going on for over 17 hours before Valve finally woke up and actually did something about this. For once, they actually used their Twitter and let the community know that they're working on it and that all trading services for Team Fortress 2 were taken offline. What a shocker. But, you know, the amount of damage that was done in 17 hours is monumental. The market has taken irreversible damage and might never recover if proper steps are not taken to bring us back to normal. You know, if this was Counter-Strike, this would be fixed in an hour. And I guess it's really unlucky that this update came out like right as you would go home from your job. You know, this is my theory what happened. They released this update, they went home, they went to sleep, and when they woke up, shit, entire economy is fucking dead, you know? That's what I think happened. But, you know, what can Valve do to actually fix this? You know? What are the options? You know, should they reverse the database? You know, should they, like, do a global rollback, which is fucking crazy, by the way? You know, if we disregard the question if they can even, you know, have a rollback from Monday, which is when they're gonna do the update, can we even roll back something that happened last Thursday? You know, but let's assume that they can do that. What about the people that sold their unusuals for real money or bought games with them? You know, what's going to happen to the real money? What's going to happen to the games? What about the people that bought items from other games? You know, people that traded for CS items. You know, these guys are out of luck. So, alright. So what about trade locking them to your account? You know, this seems at least a temporary solution for now. You know, this is what they're doing. This is the tweet they put out. They said that they're going to trade lock all of these. You can't do anything with them right now. You can still play with them, which is also a problem, which I'll get into in a second. But you can't do anything with them, at least. You can't spread them around, you know. But first of all, the people that bought these unusuals with money or other items now paid for something that's essentially lost all of its value. Like, what do you do about these people? And that's not even the biggest issue, I think. everyone now has like 20 unusuals. You think those people are still gonna spend money to get another one? One that wasn't uncreated as a result of this bug and is actually like a normal unusual? No, that's a huge issue because it kills the demand for the other unusuals that were not affected. And this brings us to the core of the issue. The people that have been keeping up with this situation have probably already heard the point that CSGO, Dota 2 and TF2 are all connected, and if one's economy dies, the others will as well. And they're right. Anyone with some kind of valuable item in those games will see how their items can lose 90% of their value over the span of less than 24 hours. Those people will want to sell their items as quickly as possible to avoid being burned like the high tier TF2 traders have been just now. A massive increase in supply, because these people are now supplying their items to the market because they want to sell them, and the demand stays the same if it doesn't go down, and the demand can't match the supply, which results in what? A market crash, because the prices take a nosedive just like the unusuals have. It's going to be the same thing. This is why this is a big deal. This goes beyond TF2. This could affect all trading scenes across Steam. So, should they delete the items? This is like what in my opinion, is the best option. I think leaving them in the game as they are really creates more problems than it solves. But this is still not a perfect solution, There's a lot of unanswered questions. What about the keys that were bought to open the crates? Will they be refunded? Will all the trades and market transactions be reverted? No one knows for sure what's going to happen. There's a lot of questions that need answers. There's a lot of people that spent a lot of money. There's a lot of people that uncrated a lot of them and now they're stuck with these unusuals. It's all up to Valve to come up with something salvageable and just make this whole thing end already, And while it's important to look at a situation as serious as this from a very analytical point of view, let's have a look at the bright side, You get to spend at least this weekend with some shiny new unusuals that you probably paid next to nothing for. I mean, I'm not complaining. Look at these hats I unboxed, Scorching Flames, Burning Flames. This one's Green Energy, what the fuck? I mean, these are awesome hats, They're cool, aren't they? But I'd be more than willing to sacrifice these to get a stable economy back. And that's the mindset that people should go with. A lot of people stand to lose thousands of dollars. Economies across multiple games are threatened and could be destroyed as a result of this. You shouldn't want to risk that to happen just to have a hat that has some cards flying around it, or some flames coming off of it, or whatever the effect is, These unusuals will lose their appeal if everybody has them. Think about it. What attracts you so much to that shiny, glorious hat that you dreamed of owning? Sure, you might like how it looks, and probably do, but it was something unique. Something to show off to the TF2 world and demonstrate your dedication and passion for the game. But now, they're worthless, If everyone's a VIP, no one is a VIP. You get what I'm saying? But that's just my thoughts and opinions. Now, I wanted to start making TF2 content for a while now, and if you're watching this video, it means that I've successfully taken the first step towards that goal. Hopefully, there will be more videos to come from me, and I'll see you soon again. Now, it's at this point in the video where the YouTuber would ask for subs and likes and hit that bell, but honestly, just give me your feedback, seriously, and let me know how you were affected by the situation, what you make of it. I've heard a lot of people talk about it and how they lost money, how they gained money, how they're happy they have unusuals. But I think it's important that you get feedback and people talking about it from every corner of TF2. I don't want to just talk to people from one Discord, from one forum. But, I had a bunch of 85 crates lying around an alternate account I had because I invested in them a while ago. I think it was like 93. And I sold all of them and I bought a CSGO knife, opened some crates, which is probably the last thing you might want to do in this, and I did contribute to this destruction, but hey, gotta get that shiny hat, But what about you? Let me know in the comment section below what happened to you, how you might have gained or lost money from this. Oh!